in studio is Khaman Maluach's coach at some point in his career, Wal Deng. Probably will stay his coach for life. There will be a couple of conversations he will have with him. And as well from the Solid Skills Sports Academy is Akech Garang. Gentlemen, good morning and a pleasure having you on Sport this morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you for hosting us.
Yeah.
We are grateful to be on the show. I just wanted to clarify some things. I'm not the only Khaman Maluach coach.
Yes.
Me and Akech, we are the coaches.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Don't you love such men?
No, absolutely.
He won't take the flowers alone.
No, he shouldn't. And it's good also sometimes because everyone knows where Kamal came from, so you don't have to force it.
Yeah.
But you know you don't work together. The fact that it's an academy, so you work with different people.
Yeah, and I'm sure the setup is even bigger than that. Good morning to you, Akech. Welcome to the show this morning.
You hold the mic, Akech. Yeah. Closer.
Yeah. Fantastic. Let me start here.
Yeah.
How did the academy react when you first heard that Khaman Maluach was going to the NBA?
Yeah, for us, we know the process. We know what the process has been going through. So him getting drafted until last Thursday, it was not a surprise to us. So we've been following and also we've been in contact and we know exactly what was going on. So, but for us at the academy, seeing Khaman getting drafted, it was really a big joy for us. It was like an imagination. It was like a dream.
Yeah.
But it was actually true that one of our boys now is in the NBA. And the most important part, when they call out Khaman's name, on the video you have seen there is a boy who was greeting him. He's also one of our players. So we also sent him to the NBA Academy with Khaman. And currently now he has just committed to Arizona, University of Arizona. So
So because we'll talk about it here. This is the boy you're talking about.
Show us which one exactly.
This one here, I think.
The one
with dreads.
Yeah, the one with dreads.
Well, I've seen him here. I was wondering where I'd seen him because I think I've seen him. I don't know where, but the first look from it. Actually, initially, because I couldn't. The last time I saw you was at Lugogo when you're talking to Akon.
Yeah.
And it was a bit dark, definitely. So I couldn't put the face. I'm like, I hope, is this one or something? Because I've seen the face somewhere. Because I couldn't remember exactly how you look like. So I was like, maybe I have seen him somewhere, but I couldn't remember. So it's impressive that he's also joined college now.
What's his
Brilliant
name?
stuff. It's called Mobile.
And he's going to Arizona.
He has committed to the University of Arizona.
So I'm thinking a couple of universities or colleges wanted him.
Yeah, not only him, we also have another one called Tongbor David, is in San Diego State. And we have another one called Tito Tong, is in Jacksonville, University of Jacksonville. There is another one who used to play for JKL, is also in University of University of Western Northern Carolina.
Who is that?
It's called McCoy Mabor.
Okay.
Were you also, was Mabol, no, not Mabol, the boy at Kampala, rather at Raise Life. I'm told he's left for the Philippines. Was he also part of your academy?
Yeah, that is Marial. That is Marial Mundiria.
The other name? Because the one that
called Moses Marial.
Moses Maria, is he the one who was part of the Raise Life who's left for Philippines?
No, he was in Kumba, but currently is in Philippines. He's also one of our players.
Yeah.
In 2022, we went with him to Madagascar for FIBA Youth Camp. Then in 2023, he was also at Basketball Without Borders with Khaman Maluach and other two players also who are currently in the U.S. So the number is huge.
Yeah, the number is huge and it's growing. We're going to talk about the program quite shortly and what it takes for people to get into the program, because now the program has been doing a fantastic job, but when you have news like this, people believe in the program even more. But let me start off with you, Akech, as well. The feeling that one of your own is in the NBA, is this the moment that makes you feel like the work you do is worthwhile?
It wasn't a surprise to see him in the NBA, and Khaman is not the first player we have in the NBA. It's just that this story is bigger than what we had before. In 2019 G League draft, we had our own. It's called Madid Teng Dak. He was drafted by the G League team affiliated to Dallas Mavericks. he was the third pick overall. So it wasn't a surprise. It's just
is that the G League? Is it the one called the Rangers or something?
Oh, they call it Texas
Texas Legend.
Texas Legend, because that's where our national team coach was coaching actually before moving. George Galanopoulos, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes, so it wasn't a surprise to us. It's just that, being an African, it's very hard for them to believe in you and the work you're doing. So Khamani's story is not the first, and I'm quite sure we've been successful in this field of sport. It's just that we've been on a low key, not on the spotlight, but we've been doing great more than that before. So Khamani's story wasn't a surprise from day one, because we've been in touch, we knew what was going on and all that. So, but we were excited for him, of course. It was a big excitement for him making it there to the league and representing the continent, representing South Sudan and Uganda. So it was a good thing. We're excited as a program.
I hope you know, every time we say South Sudan now, we're going to say Uganda very quickly, because we cannot allow we cannot allow South Sudan to run away with the shine. We must, because we are brothers and sisters.
But if you produce Uganda too, the credit will still go to you. So you probably should think about it.
There is an African proverb say that it takes the whole village to raise up a child.
That's the thing.
Absolutely.
So Khaman, it is not only because of South Sudan that Khaman is in that level. So everyone has contributed either directly or indirectly. So, and Uganda is one of the biggest part of his success, and that's why he was so proud to put the two flags in his jacket.
That was huge. Let me ask, what makes Khaman a special player? Because I'm saying that because I think as you grow, you have the character, you maybe change the character or you improve. But when someone is still a young kid, then that's maybe when you see real character. And what makes him a special player?
According to me, what makes Khaman so special is his mindset. He has a killer mentality. He's a competitor, and he doesn't back down for no one. I don't know if you have watched during the Basketball Africa League. He was playing like so well when he was with the City Oilers. He was competing really well. And me seeing him from early stages, he's a quick learner and he's a smart player. He's smart, so that's what made him to reach that far. And his mentality is the one that separates him from everybody else. Because we have other tall players, but what separates him from the rest is his mentality.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you, because you're not short of size. You can see Akech already. If I found him on the street, I'm already signing him to play, because we aren't the biggest. Actually, probably we need to do a bit of more research. You could be the smallest probably South Sudanese I have met, because everyone else is probably taller. So I wanted to ask you, what made him different? Because you've talked about the killer mentality, but there's more to that. There are a good number of South Sudanese who have got size, but they've not gotten to this level. Yes, we've talked about a couple of those who have gotten to G League. We've seen a couple, but did not grow up in Uganda or Africa. They've grown up in places where the facilities are better, probably even the coaching is much better. But we'll talk about kids you have handled yourself right from here. Because there's 18, I think, players from Africa. Best enough, nothing to do with growing up like half parent, half American, African. 18 who are going to be at the Summer League, I think. I've seen a number about 18. And exactly. You've got a good number of South Sudanese there, Malians and Senegalese. But for him to get to this level, there must be something even more than the killer instinct.
His fundamentals, like I said earlier, his mentality, that what separates him from you. We may have the same skill set, but what will separate us is how we think, how we approach things. And the way he approached things, his IQ is so high. If you give him place, he will. I remember when we were in Senegal, I was invited to be part of the coaching staff for South Sudan national team in the first World Cup window. So when we were camping at the MB Academy, so I spoke to the MB Academy. I was like, since we are camping here at the Academy, let my boys join the team and practice with the team. So Khaman and Mabil, the one who was greeting Khaman, they allowed them to train with the team. And the way he was getting the plays, because he doesn't know those plays they were running, but he got them quick. And you learning plays, because at the highest level there are so many plays that goes through, and if you get things quick, you memorize the plays. That is amazing. So his IQ is so high, apart from the killer mentality and other attributes like ball handling, shooting. Because he's a big, he can handle the ball, he can shoot, and that what